Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litza and this is Coco and this is our podcast number 28. Now before we get started, we all know what needs to happen. Coco needs to have her little treat. She's got some chicken and some cucumber in this tonight. I'm sure she's more than ready to get down and enjoy that. So she'll say woof woof to everybody and I'll just pop her down on the floor so she can enjoy her treat. Here we go. Oh, she really does love a little treat when we're up here. While we chat away, she can munch away. How's that, everybody? Well, I hope you're all keeping well, and thank you so much for joining us this evening. What have we been doing this week? Well, some of you may have already caught up with us. If you haven't already done so, please go and check out our acquisitions and Happy Mail video. That's a really nice one, which we were so very happy to bring to you. And also we had an amazing thank you video for Thea for our Crochet for the Community. So if you haven't already done so, please go have a look at those. Thank you all of you that are hanging out with us this evening, especially anyone that's brand new and this is your very first time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And of course to everyone that's been with us from the very beginning. Well, we're family now, let's be real. There's nothing else that I can say. So thank you so very, very much. Now, we always like to start off with Tile of the Week Thursday. Now, this is a little cowl or crochet along that Sam and Mike from Manfors Makes have started and we've all joined in. So basically what they've done, and please go and have a look at their channel and their playlist. It is so funny at times, very informative, and just a whole lot of fun that we've all joined in. All the tiles come from this book here. There are 100 tiles that we've all committed to. Now, we started at tile number 25. So this week is week number 37, but look at our little stack. It's growing. There's 12 here already from the previous 12 weeks where we started at tile number 25. And today's number 37, which is the Catalina, I believe. So I'll show you what it looks like in the book. Then I'll show you mine. And the gorgeous Josephine, as always, has sent across her tile so we can do a little show and tell of the two of them together, just so you can see the different colours, what effects it has, you know, when you look at them. So let's just open this little book. For those of you that are interested, you can purchase this. Well, I purchased it at Amazon. You can get it on Kindle, and I'm sure there's other places that you can get it. But be warned, for those of you that don't know, this book does fall apart. So it's just something to consider when you do purchase it. But here it is here. So let me make sure that I don't show you anything but the tile. It was a very pretty tile to create, quite easy. It was only 8 rounds, which was wonderful. And I did find myself referring to the chart more and more, because sometimes the way that they word in the pattern, how to do the stitches, sometimes I get a little bit, what do those brackets mean? So the chart's been very, very handy. So that's what mine looks like. You only needed 3 colours, and I tried to choose some colours that I hadn't used for the last few weeks. So I got the pink out and the blue, even though I did use a little bit of blue last week, but the yellow seems to be cropping up all the time. But that's what mine looks like. Now let me get Josephine's for you. Now, just a little bit of background on Josephine's colours. For those of you that may not already know, Josephine is using a pack that she bought from Ophelia Talks a few years ago now, and she's been using all those colours. So all throughout her tile making, she's been using the similar colors as well. So I'll let you know what my yarn is in just a moment. And there's Josephine's gorgeous, gorgeous tile. Now let me try to balance that while I get mine, and I'll show you them side by side. So there they are, very, very similar and yet very, very different effect, just by the way the colors are placed. I absolutely love that. So thank you so much, Josephine, for sending through your tile. Oh my goodness, what a difference it makes to have the yellow there and the pink there. You can barely see that wonderful design in the corners in mine. Food for thought, people. Colour placement is very, very important. So thank you for that, Josephine. Now, if any of you don't know, what I've been using are all my yarns the same, like the same. I think there's 6 or 7 colours that I use, but it's all this 8-ply yarn, which is DK weight, and it's all my Marvel 8-ply. A lot of it is balls that I've already started, and of course I've had to dip into some new ones as well. The recommended hook for this yarn is actually a 4mm hook, but I've been using my 5mm hook for every single tile that I've created, because my plan, hopefully for the end of this little crochet along, which is going to be a while yet, because we are at 37 and we need to get to 100. I'm hoping to get all the tiles that are square, because they are various sizes, to square, like to add to them so they, you know, they're all about the same size, and then I can, you know, join them together somehow and create some sort of blanket as a, you know, a memorabilia of this little cow that we've had going, which has been so much fun because so many people are doing it, not just YouTubers, a lot of you know, people like Josephine who have jumped on and said, hey, I want to do this as well. So thank you so much once again, Josephine, for sending yours. I just love that part. It's our own little segment, I feel like. So we've also got our cow here at Coco's Crochet, our cow 2023, and our August colours and stitch has already been drawn, which was on the 15th, so last Saturday. And for those of you that may not be familiar, please go and watch our playlist. We're already at August, and September colours will be coming out on the 29th of April. Colours and stitch. So here's I finally did it, guys. I did it in the first week. I usually do it just in time before the new colours come out. So there's all of my fan stitch with all the purples, red, grey, and the rainbow colour yarn. So this is what I used here. I'll show you. I used two types of purple. This is like a magenta-y purple, but it certainly is. And here is my rainbow colour yarn. And this is all, let me try to balance that. And this is all that's left of the red that I've been using. So I've well and truly finished that ball for now. So I'm really happy to be able to reduce some of my scraps in my scrap bin, my basket that I put them all in. So that's my colours done and my stitch for August. Let me tell you, the weather has been cooling down here. So when I was adding the rows the other night, I had the blanket stretched out, and it actually goes from about here all the way to my toes. So it really has grown very, very nicely. And for us, as the weather is getting cooler here, it's actually really nice that we're going to be finishing off, you know, the bigger end of it as it's getting warmer. So I hope when you guys get the hotter weather overseas that it doesn't get too hot for you. But we don't have many weeks to go. So we've got September, October, November, and December. So that's 2, 4, 6. In 7 weeks we'll be done. Well, no, it'll be even less than that. It'll be very, very quick. Before we know it, we'll be done, guys. So enjoy. So that's our cow. Now, a lot of you have been sending photos through, and I'm going to show everyone's now. And some of you have already posted your gorgeous blankets on Instagram. So I'll go there first, and then I'll show you the ones that were sent to us via email, which is always very, very welcome. So let's get onto Instagram, and we'll go into the hashtag Coco's Crochet Cal 2023, and I will show you some gorgeous blankets here. Okay, so let's start off with, so this one is from Joanne at 2 Crochet Curious, and that's her blanket there. She also has her own YouTube channel. If you want to hop along, if you haven't already gone to visit her, please go and do so. And then we have Terry from Yarn Joy Podcast, and she too has her own YouTube channel, which I'm sure you're very familiar with. She's actually doing the corner to corner, and she is now at the decreasing. So July she started decreasing, so she's well and truly on the decrease now. And Michelle, now it looks like this is Michelle's July colours, so she's up to July. Very, very pretty. And we have someone new, Elizabeth. Her blanket is absolutely gorgeous. Again, this is until, you know, like July. So I'm hoping that we get an update as well from Elizabeth. So welcome, Elizabeth. And of course, Laurie Kay, and she's doing the Come Play Hooky With Me ripple blanket. So the YouTube channel is Come Play Hooky With Me. So that's her July colours there. Absolutely gorgeous. So thank you very, very much, all of you, for posting in our hashtag Coco's Crochet Cal 2023. We really, really appreciate it. Now let me get some photos up for you guys of where are we? Okay, so Let me get my little notes here to make sure that, you know, I put the right one with the right person, because I have been known to accidentally say the wrong one. Okay, so here we are. Now, this beautiful blanket comes to us from our lovely friend, Alley Cat. Awesome. And it's up to July, so I haven't got an update for August yet, but I'm sure that I'll be getting it before you know it. But this one came in after last week's podcast, so I really wanted to make sure that I showed you that. And now I have 2 photos from Shirley, one that's up nice and close. Now Shirley has been using that gorgeous bright rainbow yarn in between her months, but this month she also got the nice pastel rainbow color there, and she's used a dark gray, a raspberry, which is her red, and a lilac for the purple component of the colors that we picked out. So absolutely gorgeous, and she does have one of the whole blanket there. Thank you so much, Shirley, for sending that through. I love the way it looks. And Shirley says that that she thinks her blanket is looking so pretty, and believe me, so do I, and I'm sure that we all agree. And then we've got Josephine's blanket. She's actually sent it up nice and close. So there's her July, and then August. There's her 3 colors, and the rainbow was the wild card, so she's put it in between there. So thank you so much for sending that through, Josephine, and of course Alley Cat and Shirley as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, while I'm showcasing all those gorgeous blankets, I might as well continue. Alley Cat sent us some of her wonderful, wonderful work that she has been creating. So let me get some notes on that, because I certainly want to make sure I give you the right information. So where are we? Wait till you see these gorgeous things. So a friend of Alley Cat's asked her to make this for her daughter, because she's off to college. How gorgeous is she? I love all those colours, and that hat, absolutely gorgeous, and those pigtails. And then we've got a ragdoll version for her granddaughter, like Alley Cat's friend's granddaughter. Isn't that gorgeous? And then she's also made this, oh my gosh, look at this. This is so beautiful. This beautiful mosaic blanket. And she had made it as a wedding gift for a couple who loves the beach. And that's why she's put it as an ocean theme. I just love the seahorses. I love everything about it, but the seahorses are my favourite. And what else do we have? And that's it. So thank you so very, very much, Alley Cat, for sending those through. Stunning work. I love, love, love the mosaic blanket. I really need to step up my game in that area, and I'm getting so many ideas from all of you. So thank you so very, very much for sending that through. And your amigurumi and your little ragdoll are absolutely gorgeous. So thank you for sending that across. Now, I do have, although it's been a very, very busy week, crochet-wise, I feel like I haven't done as much as I thought I would have, but at least I've done my colours, I've done my tile, and I've also done, where is it? Where's my little notes, guys? It's right in front of me. I've managed to finish the little blanket that I started last week. It's absolutely, oh, so soft, guys. Look at it. It's just a giant granny square. So there it is. And the border is just broken up with some, so we've got the variegated yarn in the middle, which is the color ocean. Then we've got the blue and the mint, and then I just did a half double crochet border all the way around it. So this is a very nice size little baby blanket, or a lap blanket for a child. I have used 6 balls in total. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, 6 balls in total. So I used the 3 of the ocean, 2 of the blue, and 1 of the mint. Now, I did have 1 ball left of mixed of the 2, so that's why I said definitely they were used in total. But this is just the baby chenille yarn, and it is 100% polyester, and I used a 6mm hook to create it. So it is one of the most softest yarns to use, but it's very, very hard to see the stitches for myself. That's why I opted for the granny square stitch, because it was just so easy to work up. But it is I wish you could all feel how soft it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm glad I finished that one. Now, I also have started, let me pop this yarn down here because I need to show you that as well. So I have started another granny square blanket in exactly the same yarn. So the middle is actually the color Natural. And then I'm using the peach as well. So the same stats as the other one. There's only about 90 meters of yarn in each ball, and they're 50 gram balls. Sorry if I said 100, they're 50 gram balls, but they are 100% polyester. So I'm going to use the same amount for this one. I'm going to use 6 balls. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the peach until it runs out. Then I'll do another stripe around a couple of rows, whatever, with the Natural, and then I'll do some little border with the peach. I might even do a little shell border or something, because I thought of doing a popcorn stitch around it, but I thought little toes and little fingers might get through that. I know that there's holes in the granny square as well, but I opted not to do that with the other one. So we'll see. I might put a shell stitch border on it. We'll see how we go. Otherwise, I'll keep it nice and simple. So we've got a finished object and we've got a whip. And now I'll show you where I'm up to with the consignment that I've got for Mother's Day at the Mother's Day stall at school. They've asked me to make cup cozies, water bottle holders and coasters. So I'm currently making the water bottle holders, which I think you are all very familiar with because it is my go-to pattern. And this pattern is by, I have got it written down, but while I'm writing, there we go. I've made 4 already, and I am hoping to make at least another, I would say, 6, and I'm going to try to make them in different colors. So here we are here. I've got these colors as well, and also these. So if I manage to make the 10, I'll see if I can make some more, but definitely those. Now, this yarn is actually one of my favorite yarns. It's this one here, the Birch Cove, but I don't see it anymore when I go to Spotlight, so I'm really worried that they're not making it anymore. It's 60% cotton, 40% acrylic. Comes in 100 gram balls, 198 meters in each one. It does recommend that you use a 4mm hook, but I've been using my 4.5mm hook, and they are quite sturdy because quite a few people I've given them to as gifts, and I've already sold some at the markets that I had last year, so I know that, you know, they're a really nice pattern. And it's by let me get my glasses, people. I should know who it's by. Let me just write it down here. Oh, here it is here. Beg your pardon. Strong Earth Creations. But I will pop that down in the description box anyway, in case anyone is interested in making it, because I know a lot of you have asked me in the past, and it is a beautiful, you know, tutorial. It usually takes me about an hour and a half to make one. The strap seems to take longer for me than the actual body of the bottle holder, but maybe that's just me. So that's what I'm working on as well at the moment. I've made all the cup cozies and I haven't even started the coasters yet. So I really need to stop adding to my whip list, because I've got so many things around that I've started on and off, and I need to focus on that now. So that's what's happening there with the consignment, a little update for you there. Now, what's happening in the upcoming in the near future? K&K Crochet is a wonderful YouTube channel which I have spoken about before. So if you haven't already visited KK, which is the mum, and Kristen is the daughter, they're a beautiful team, please go and visit them. They're so wonderful. They have so much content and they're just lovely, a real joy to hang out with, and they do have a lot of great things to show us. And what they've done is they've invited me and a lot of other YouTubers along to what they're calling their Christmas extravaganza. So all of July they're going to be giving us tips for Christmas and showcasing different makes that all of us are going to make, and I'll show you as well, you know, and obviously tag them in it, so that we can all contribute somehow towards the Christmas makes that we all want to make. So I've been, you know, I was very pleasantly surprised when they asked me, and of course I said yes. So I'm so excited to be a part of it. So I'll link their YouTube channel down below as well. So look out for that. It's coming up in July, which isn't very far away. Let's be real about that. And a lot of you may have seen other unboxings, but Whisk have also contacted me and they'd like me to showcase some of their bags, and I will get a discount code for you guys if you're interested. So look out for that. That'll be coming in the next few weeks. Whenever the the items will arrive, I'll do an unboxing for you. And the same thing has happened with New Craft Day. They approached me as well, and I'll be waiting for their product to arrive, and I'll do that little unboxing as well. So look out for those. They'll be coming soon. Again, I'll have another little code for you if you're interested. Now, very exciting, tomorrow I'm off to the Easter show to collect all my entries, and then I'll be able to put together a little video for you so that I can just talk to you about my whole experience, with how it all went from beginning to end. So those of you that have already watched our other videos, thank you so much. If you haven't, go and watch the previous videos on the entries so you're up to speed when I actually, bring out the next video letting you know what and how and the rest of it, and the whole experience. I'm so excited to bring that to you. So that's pretty much it, guys. I haven't had much more, to show you. As most of you know, I've been on school holidays and it has been wonderful. But with Easter in between, and we had a lovely Easter. It was very, very busy, and again, this week seems to have just run away from me. But we have, been able to hang out with you a couple of times, which is great. And I'm hoping to be able to do that at least once before our next podcast, maybe twice. But as always, there is so much going on in my head that I want to do with you and for you. So I'm hoping to be able to do that sooner than later. I keep saying, guys, I have to win lotto because going to work is interfering with my crocheting. Anyway, I hope you're all very, very well. And I hope you've all gotten some crochet time in, because I know how important that is for my mindfulness. And this is what brings me so much joy, and to be able to share it with all of you, well, that is just a bonus. So thank you. Coco is over there very content, having a nice sleep. So woof woof from Coco. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night from me. Here is good night. So I shall say good night from Sydney, Australia on Thursday. What are we today? The 20th of April. So thank you for hanging out with us. Take care, everybody, and we shall see you all again in another video. Bye bye for now.